Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So, here we go. So, we're gonna do a crap ton of talking. Also, blues. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here. Now, we're gonna go down and up and all that stuff. Find everyone. So let's do some talkings. Apparently, I can just learn from any of my students.
For 5 years, I fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence.
I don't see that look in your eyes.
I hope not. You and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my words. The future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
Yeah. I gotta figure out all these things. Oh, I forgot I was gonna look through everyone's equipment. I'll do that later. But, yeah, I'll figure that out in a bit. Yes, I gotta figure out all this stuff. But later. Let's keep talking.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Thanks. Okay, so I don't think I need to learn anything, so I just need to figure out who I need to get relationships with going so I can get them all to A's. And yeah, I'm gonna get everyone to A. At least that's the goal, is get everyone to A. Anyone been in my room? Apparently not. Look around. Whoop. You can probably see if there's any blues from not having to go all the way in. Ash's room. Has that always been Ash's room? Has that always been Ignaz's room? What about the people who are no longer here, right? Curious about that. Do they still have rooms? Apparently, Garag Mach is just the main base for the Imperials. I guess whoever you are, it's their main base. Just whoever was able to get it away from. I assume Edelgard always takes this place and then someone else takes it from her. But then Rhea would still be there, right? Like, I don't know. Really depends on how the other ones work out.
Hey.
It really depends on that. Arcetta's room, she's still blue. I honestly assumed they were gonna have everyone's stuff go red as you gain them, but didn't happen that way. Really thought they would, though. Annette.
My father used to be a knight in service of the royal family of Fargus. For a time, he was at the monastery, but apparently he's back in Fargus serving as a knight again. Which means, if I fight with this army, I'll eventually have to face my own father.
Yep. Does that... I'm not saying that. Does that frighten you?
Terribly. But I've accepted my fate. I'm ready for anything. Of course, if at all possible, I would prefer not to fight my father. This is the path I chose. I have no regrets.
I'm gonna have you murder your father. I'm going to enjoy having you kill your father. I'm not a good person. Dorothea!
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Probably. Over here. Get stuck. Over here. Not gonna go in the rooms, I'll just go past them as they open. Actually, wait, one of these rooms is Dimitri's, right? Let's see. Ingrid's room. One's Dimitri's, one's Claude's. Or used to be. Marianne's room. She's right outside her room. Hey there.
My adoptive father sent me here so our family name would be known. He doesn't care which side wins, the Empire or the Alliance. However, even if he tells me to come home, I intend to stay. I want to see this new world Edelgard dreams of.
Doesn't she just look like a really sweet girl? Alright, let's see here. One of these rooms is Claude's. Hilda. Okay, so yeah, their rooms are still here. Hilda's room. If only we were able to get Hilda on the team. We're gonna have to kill her. Just go by really quick, see if there's anything. We could have saved Hilda. If I knew we had to recruit her immediately. Who did I recruit first anyway? I recruited... They recruited Lysithea first, wasn't she? Yeah. Alright. Back up. Next conversations. What is the same fishing guy, by the way? He's like, wow, yeah, I've been just fishing here for 5 years. Hey. No, just wanted to look. Give me your fish. Lane liked it when I fished here. Little girl, Jesus. Scared me. Boo! It worked. Look at her!
I have good friends in both the Alliance and Fargus, so this fighting weighs heavily on me. I can't bear the thought of battling the Knights of Saros to the death. I have to keep my chin up though, right? Let's press on together, Professor.
She looks so sweet, doesn't she? Jeez. There's Lysithea.
I'm relieved you're here, Professor. It seems we've reached a stalemate on the war front. I admit I'm feeling apprehensive about fighting the Alliance.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You have to cast aside your doubts. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
No. I have to shelve my personal feelings. There are bigger things at play here.
Okay.
I'll fight with full force. I'm counting on you to lead us to victory, Professor.
Yay. Alright. Conversation over here.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here too. Since the acolytes and students aren't here, it's up to us to pick up the slack.
Alright, next thing. Oh, blue things! Get 'em. Next is a random soldier.
Hello.
Hello!
The north side of the Great Bridge of Murden is in the territory of Acheron of the Alliance. He's known as the Weather Vane. He's a notoriously flippant man.
Ah,
A man like that doesn't have the guts to give it all for the defense of that bridge.
good to know. Who is that? That's Sylvain. Hey, Sylvie.
Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it? The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
By the way, fully protected except in the crotch. He's thinking ahead. Alright. I like the wordplay I used there. Is that Lorenz?
Indeed.
Yep. Lorenz. Nothing. Okay. Judith is strong. Oh, he might know them. Right, okay.
House Gloucester will remain staunchly neutral in this war, even if we press into Alliance territory. My father is no threat to the Empire. Lady Edelgard surely understands that. The Great Bridge of Murden, however, is another story. I hear it is held by Judith of House Daphne. She is renowned for her military prowess. We would do well not to underestimate her.
Okay, sounds like we might want to have Lorenz in this fight. Sounds like it anyway.
Professor?
Alright, just talk to him. Nobody in this classroom. By the way, there's still classrooms. Who's in here? Casper! Being friendly?
Alright, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army. I know my limits now, Professor.
Oh, most of the enemies are. Wow. Look at him! You become a druid, boy?
I thought you might be at the monastery. That's why I made my way here. I decided to follow your path because I believed in you. But then you vanished. Now that you've returned, I have my guiding light once again. Welcome back, Professor.
I'm gonna lead you astray. Alright, let's see here. Going down the center now. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so... Soldier.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphne houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us. So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphne.
Alright. Is anyone of that house? Hey, there's Von Eyre.
The last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Eyre, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Next, random person.
No,
Merchant.
since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat. You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit, but the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
Okay, that's interesting to know. He sounds very not happy. Ingrid, hey there.
His Highness, the new king, is in the process of unifying the kingdom under his command. His powerful army has joined forces with the Knights of Seiros, who moved their seat to Fargus. And now they're presenting a united front against the Imperial army. They're our greatest enemy, absolutely.
And you fight against your homeland?
I don't relish the idea, but there's no turning back now. For now, we should focus our efforts on the Alliance. The Kingdom and Church can come afterwards. Judith, who defends the Great Bridge of Myrden, is a formidable opponent. We can't afford to drop our guard.
Alright. Going down. Oh, here's Alois. Alright.
Hey!
Hey, hey, hey! Huh?
At long last we meet again. I knew you were alive. I knew you could survive. And 5 years on, you arrive.
Oh my god.
We're reunited. I'm glad I kept watch for you in the downstream villages all that time. I was so devoted to finding you that I left the Knights of Seiros. Now I serve no one other than you. I'll protect you, just as I promised Captain Gerald I would all those years ago.
Huh. Alright, cool, cool. Never gonna use you.
Professor?
This guy.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Seiros, but I think he's just a grunt, not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly.
Oh god.
Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, there's one other.
A moment, please.
Soldier.
By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant among the populace. It's quieted down over these last 5 years, though. The well-being of Her Majesty is steadily improving.
Alright. Next up. Woo. More conversations. Wait, were there any blues I missed? Nope. Soldier. Hello there.
There were clashes with the Kingdom Army near the Western Front.
Look at a
But
portrait.
this is the first time the Alliance Army has had an honest-to-goodness fight. I hear their leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance Army is pretty tough too.
Huh. Guess I got horsies. Now these two. Hello.
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Berglis.
We've met before.
I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
5 years ago?
Ah, yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch.
Hello.
She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello, I'm Fleisch von Bergleys. It's nice to meet you. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Oh, these two are gonna die. Ah, okay. They're gonna die while we're away. Oh no. That's gonna be unfortunate. That is gonna be unfortunate. Have I been in here to get the items? I don't think I have. Because there's no items! Alright. Yeah, nothing. Alright. That guy's giggling is creeping me out. There you are! You look exactly as I figured you'd grow up to.
Professor. What have you been up to for 5 years? Hope you haven't gone soft. I got myself into perfect shape. Took all 5 years of pushing my muscles to the limit. But look!
I really don't see it. You look very strong!
You bet I do! You gotta get training if you want to catch up.
Me catch up? Okay. Okay, boy. Okay. Shamir!
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me?
Yeah.
I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Saros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon.
What about your wife, Catherine?
But I might change my mind if you're around.
What about your wife, Catherine? Alright. There she is.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I run out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Oh, that's cute. Bernie Bear?
Oh, yeah. People call me Bernie Bear since I hole up in my den all the time. Not anymore, though.
Bernie Bear? That's a good one. Alright, yeah, okay. Let's just warp up there. We still got second floor to do, and that should be everything. Hello.
After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach. The cathedral and several other buildings were destroyed, but we've done some repair work here and there, and we're using the buildings as a base of operations. As for me, well, the church moved its headquarters to Fargus, and I've seen no reason to follow. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
Huh, simple as that. Okay. Go over here. Ashy boy!
Since you came back, everyone's been smiling. Just you being here makes an incredible difference. I can't express how reassuring it is to see you.
Yeah, you didn't. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the places, because we haven't searched this area for blues. Oh, we haven't searched the graveyard for blues either, so I gotta go back there soon. Those children are adults now! Right? Like, there used to be children right there, now there's adults there. Huh. Someone to talk to over here?
Hey,
Artisan.
I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham, my eyes nearly popped out of my skull.
Okay.
But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real. That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
Okay, buddy.
Right.
Books!
It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who hold the power. The documents in this library are no exception. It's perfectly possible for someone to have made edits to them. But it's my belief that no one has the power to blot out the truth entirely. I like to read the same texts over and over again. That way, I can spot some of the truths hidden between the lines.
That's interesting. So that means some of these might have different writing, which is interesting, but I never took the time to read them, so pulling away. Who is this gonna be? It's not gonna be Hanneman. Who's it gonna be? You're not Hubert. It's, oh, Leonie, hey girl!
I'm so glad to see you're all right. I really regretted not being able to keep the promise I made to my mentor.
Promise?
Captain Gerald told me that if anything should happen to him, then I should stick by you. I'm going to do just what he asked.
I'll be right here to support you from now on.
It's funny of her saying that when we barely got her in. We barely got her on time. Over here. Oh, the council room. Cardinal's room, okay. Owl feather, good. So is this where we're gonna fight Ornstein and Samo? Is that where we're gonna go? Okay, over here. Alright, 3 people left.
Really?
Linhard, Hanneman, and then Edelgard.
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive? I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
Morning nap? You're taking those naps every day?
Well, as long as we weren't marching. Can't sleep much then. But it's not for want of trying.
Okay, buddy. Check this crest analyzer. I was wondering if it would change.
You finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do. I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. I am happy to help her. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Now, close off. We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
How's he gonna feel that Edelgard wants to abolish crests? Like, seriously.
Could I trouble?
What's left is Edelgard to talk to. All there's left. Hey there.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you.
You can count on me.
And so I will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
Isn't she happy? He teaches axes and okay, that makes sense to me, okay. I trained them, so now they can train me back. Alright, that's cool. Okay, so now we've done all that, so time for support conversations! Alright, Hanneman and Edelgard B. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Ah, young Edelgard. This is your first time in this room, yes?
That's right. When I was a student, I avoided this place. I couldn't allow the church to learn of my crests, after all.
True enough. But now you have come here by your own choice. Can I take that as an indication that you have come to trust me a little more?
I suppose so, though I'm still bothered by certain things.
Tell me, what things might those be?
Well, we're fighting to free the world from the Church's control and to unify Fodlan. You must have some idea of what the world I'm seeking to create will be like.
With the world freed from the powers of crests, Fodlan's system of nobility will collapse.
Precisely. Our current system is founded on the fact that crests are inherited through blood. If we shatter the status quo so that those without crests are no longer at the mercy of those with them, the very concept of nobility will vanish.
Why should that have any effect on me? I am no longer a member of the nobility.
Perhaps the fate of the nobility is of no consequence to you. But what about that of crests? You've devoted your life to unraveling their secrets. Whereas I seek to create a world where crests are no longer valued. In fact, I would prefer to rid the world of them entirely if at all possible.
Woo!
Does this not concern you?
I see. I think I finally understand why you've always seemed so unsure about me. You imagine your ambition might crush my dreams.
Yeah!
I assure you, there is nothing to worry about. I support your plans and your ideals wholeheartedly. But at the same time, I also believe that the influence of crests will not be so easily quelled. That is why I must continue to research them and unravel all the secrets they hold.
I see.
Okay, that's where their B is, huh? Okay. Marianne, Marianne. Oh, these two. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Marianne, are you not going to pray?
I finished. What is it?
I just wanted to apologize.
It's fine, Ferdinand. You did nothing wrong.
Last time we spoke, I did not quite finish saying what I wanted to say. You say I did nothing wrong, so perhaps you will hear me out this time?
No.
Very well. What is it?
Rather than mourning the way things are, is it not better to accept reality and move forward from there?
Accept and move forward?
Precisely. You curse your heritage and reject your present situation. That makes you gloomy, even despairing. As long as you are held back by that way of thinking, nothing is ever going to change.
What about you? Do you really believe that you accept whatever comes in life?
I do. Come what may, I will never falter. Look at me. I lost my lands, my wealth, my status. I accept this reality, dark as it is.
How?
Well, each person is born with a purpose. We must fulfill that purpose, no matter our circumstances. It imbues our lives with meaning and direction. That is what I believe, anyway. Everyone has something they are meant to accomplish. That is true for nobles, commoners, even bandits.
I see. So that's what you believe. Do you really think it's possible that someone like me has a purpose to fulfill?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Oh. I'll give this some serious thought. Thank you, Ferdinand. Your words have deeply moved me.
Is that so? How wonderful. I will pray that you find the answers you seek.
Alright. B. Alright. Can we see what the A between Ferdinand and Dorothy are yet? They only have a B. Alright, there we go.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
I am having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you know?
She doesn't understand.
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you. As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick to be sure, but inarguably funny.
The birds.
To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Huh. Well, that was interesting. Dorothea and Hubert. Gonna be interesting.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
Woo!
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie. Tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Huh. That was an interesting one. Bernadetta and... oh! Hey, alright, the final conversation. Here we go.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
Yes.
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
That was their A. That was pretty good. Let's see here. Caspar and Edelgard. Alright.
Caspar, I've been wondering something. Would you be happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man.
Ooh.
He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back, do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off. He's got good reason for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son who she really wanted to become the heir. In the end, though, my grandfather had to step down sooner than expected, so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
It must. I intend to create a world where the best are free to rise to the top and succeed, regardless of their bloodline. The nobility as it is now could not exist in a world like that. I'll make sure of it.
What do you think would happen to me in that kind of world? Would you appoint me as a general or minister of military affairs?
If you were the best suited for that position, I would.
Right, so my life would pretty much stay the same. I'd still have to train, get stronger, and use my abilities to cut my own path. Either way, I'll fight for what I believe in. That means I'll fight for you.
Is that so?
At the base, the front lines, or wherever we might be fighting, I'll be there with all my might.
Like, huh, there he goes. That was B. I wonder what the A is. Oh, these three. Alright. Hubert's A and Ferdinand's B. Alright. Alright, let's see about Ferdinand's B first.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was? I suppose there's no denying it. But Edelgard explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know. I cannot believe it! You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide. Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said? You're not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point? The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter. You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make. Perhaps your advice is simply useless then. Excuse me? Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aid.
Ooh. Oh, they're in a rough spot. These two and B.
Standing tall, I see.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom? This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand, stop.
He's gonna kill him.
I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle, then! All right, Edelgard. Have at me!
As you wish. Ha!
It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, but you were not. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
Like, He's making no progress. Alright. Time to get creeped out. Here we go.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The scarlet path I have carefully prepared.
There's a lot of egg harvesting that he's doing.
Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
Wait a moment. Are you saying you have romantic feelings for someone?
Yes. That is the one secret I had particularly hoped to keep from you.
Well, that's utter nonsense. You can't possibly keep something so fascinating from me. Who is it?
Himself?
It is you,
nope.
Lady
Oh,
Edelgard.
damn.
Did you ever really doubt?
Oh!
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
Aw, that's sweet. Still creepy. Still creepy. Alright. I never thought he'd say it. Didn't think he'd say it. Gonna enjoy taking her from him. Alright, okay. Oh, we still might go for Manuela. It's really those two. Although, there's a lot of sweet ladies in this game. There's no bad choice with the girls. There's plenty of bad choices with the dudes. Oh my god. Real quick. No, maybe. No, I guess. I don't know yet. Hell no. This is probably the nicest one that you can have. This is the biggest bear you can get. No. No. There's no good dude choices. Like, your best... Okay, the best dude choice is... Yeah, it's Raphael. He's the one who's most put together. He's the one to go for. It's definitely Raphael. Maybe Ash, because he's nice. He's that nice boy no one gets with. Maybe Caspar, but I think Raphael's number one. No one's got facial hair, do they? Let's see who's got facial hair. Man, nobody grew facial hair. I think the one who should have is him. He could get a whole beard, I think. Full-on beard. Alright, so there we go. That right there. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no, let's do all the cooking really quick. Forgot about that. Let's do that. I gotta remember to do the equipment off camera, but we can do the cooking part.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know? I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
So weird when she says that.
I would be liking that greatly.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Ash has an interesting color scheme.
That looks appetizing.
Yeah, you just get it.
There's more food than I can eat. Professor, Raphael, you're welcome to have some of mine.
Don't listen to him, Professor. Ignatz gets all dizzy if he doesn't eat enough.
This is my most favorite.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my absolute favorite.
That boy is purple.
From the dining hall, but this.
That boy is purple.
Marianne, are you going to finish eating now?
Oh, right, yeah.
May I have it? For research?
So weird.
Please don't say such bizarre things in front of the professor.
So weird.
Food tastes better when shared with good company.
Delicious.
There we go. Now I got one left. What do I do with it? Oh, I know where I'm gonna go. Use it in choir. I don't need to use it for training. Come on. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Maybe. Probably need to cast more.
Hey.
Alright. Supports. Ooh, I made a lot of supports happen. Alright. Let me get Lorenz and Marianne. Why not? Where is she? Marianne, there we go.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Oh god.
I can't sing very loud.
I can't sing very loud. That's a funny one. Okay. So, next time... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's at least 6 conversations in here. So next time will be 6 conversations and then the next mission. Seizing the bridge. That right there is the game for now. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.